holiday weekend. Today is actually kind of the last bit of new material, although I will be doing a small video lesson tomorrow, just going over an application problem. But today we are doing 6.3. I have no idea what day it is, but our goal is to be able to solve matrices using a graphing calculator. If you do not have a graphing calculator, you can use desmos.com, and I will post a tutorial, calculator, a 3-minute tutorial on how to do matrices there. There is also an app you can download, like a TI-84. It turns your cell phone into a graphing calculator. But anyway, I'm going to show you on the Nspire today how to do that, and we will go from there. So I wanted to give you the steps for doing this and then kind of go through an example. So step 1, you need to put your equations into matrices. So you're going to write them as AX equals B. And then step 2, you will label your matrices with AX equals B. And then you're going to solve. So left multiply. We get, say, identity, which is like multiplying by 1. And what you're going to do is you're going to plug A inverse B into your graphing calculator. So step 3. Calculator, and then step 4, you'll get an answer. So I will go through the process of doing one. And matrices make solving systems of equations so easy, it's ridiculous. So we're going to solve 3x minus 6y plus z equals 15. 4z minus 2y minus x equals 12. And then 5x plus 2. Oh, no, that's 5y plus 2x equals negative 1. Now, you should be looking at this going, wait, these aren't in order. And you're right. We need our x, y's, and z's to be in the same order. So I'm going to rewrite this. 3x minus 6y plus z equals 15. And then it's negative x minus 2y plus 4z equals 12. And then it was 2x plus 5y equals negative 1. And so you want your x, y, and z in order. So when we put them into our matrix equation, matrix A will be 3, negative 6, 1. B will be negative 1, negative 2, 4. And C will be 2, 5, and 0. So make sure you have the 0. This is matrix A, X, Y, Z. Now, if you didn't line them up this way, if you rearranged, switch the Z and the X here, you could rearrange it here, but I didn't. And then it equals 15, 12, negative 1. And there's going to be instructions on how to put it on a TI-84 online as well. I'm going to show you with the Nspire. So I'm going to go to a calculator, and I'm going to hit the button that is I don't even know how to call this button. That button right there, above the multiplication sign. And then we want to find the matrix, and the dimensions, first of all, this is AX equals B. The dimensions of matrix A are a 3 by 3, so I'm going to scroll over, and there is one that is a 3 by 3. And it asks you, what are your number of rows, number of columns? This one's a 3 by 3. And then I should solve this. Sorry. And I am now going to plug in A into my calculator. So 3, and I'm pretty sure you can just tab and it'll go to the next one. -6, make sure you use the negative button, not the minus button. Tab 1, tab -1, tab -2, tab 4, tab 2, 5, 0. So that is matrix A. Inverse is to the -1. So if you want to, you could write it like this: 3, -6, 1, -1, -2, 4. You don't have to write this. I don't know why I'm showing this to you. But to the -1. So we literally will take the caret button here, go to the -1. And that gives me the inverse, and it's ridiculous. You could change it to nice numbers with math fraction. I don't care. We're going to take this, and I'm going to go back to A inverse, and now I want to multiply it times B. So I'm going to hit that same button above the multiplication, and this time I have 3 rows, but I have only 1 column. So I'm going to change that to be a 3 by 1, and now I'm going to plug in matrix B, which is 15, 12, -1. I'm going to hit enter. And, oh, can you see that? No, not so well. It gives me an answer of 2, -1, 3. So x equals A inverse times 15, 12, -1. And that said x equals, in my calculator, 2, -1, 3, which we then will write as 2, -1, 0, 3. And so literally it's getting it into your calculator. I'm going to give you a your turn to try. You have x plus y minus z equals -5. 2x plus 2z minus 3y equals 20, and 4z plus y equals 18. So pause this, put it into a matrix, solve. So we would rewrite x plus y minus z equals -5. 2x minus 3y plus 2z equals 20. 0x plus y plus 4z equals 18. And then 1, 1, -1, 2, -3, 2, 0, 1, 4, x, y, z, -5, 20, 18, a, x equals b, x equals a inverse b. And so now I will plug this into my calculator, hit that button, enter, 3 by 3, 1 tab, -1, tab 2, tab -3, tab 2, tab 0, 1, 4, to the -1, matrix, 3 by 1, -5, tab 20, tab 18, enter. X equals 2, -2, 5. So we would write our final answer as 2, -2, 5. Tomorrow you're going to have application problems. Today you're just going to have these. Okay. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.